What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Hey YouTube, thanks for joining us, and it's day 3. Heidi's here. She's off all day today, and she got in last night around 10 o'clock. So we're going to go treat ourselves to breakfast. We slept in, which is a rarity. At least I slept till about 8:45, and Heidi, I think she slept all the way up until maybe 8 o'clock. Did you get up around 8?
Yep.
Yep. So that's cool that we got some sleep time. So we're going to hop in the car and try to find ourselves something to munch on, either for breakfast, lunch, or a combination of both. Oh yeah, and I forgot to give you guys a little weather forecast. It's 44 degrees right now, and it's rainy. It's only going to be a high of 51, and the rain's supposed to continue on, I think, most of the day. Hopefully it stops at some point, and then tomorrow is going to be cloudy and about 55, but I'm checking out tomorrow. You can't see your breath, so that's good. Usually when I see my breath, that's the problem. Why are you standing there? I don't think Heidi wants to be on camera. So we're going to hop in her little car, and we're going to go find some breakfast, and man, I wish it was nice out today. Alright, so we're on our way to Guido's Pizza. We heard that it's good. We're going to try some Italian. It's a restaurant of some kind.
In a quarter mile, continue straight onto Ohio 59 West.
Well, it looks like there's a detour. So Heidi's going to have to take a detour, don't you? It says close, so you're going to have to get in the left, I suppose. Let's see what this looks like. Road closed ahead.
Guess I'm going where that somebody's
You don't have to turn on your turn signal. You got the right of way. You do not have to turn on your turn signal. Your turn signal, just keep on going. You don't have to stop. Go!
I am going! Shut up!
Continue on Ohio 59 West for 2
I
miles.
drive like you.
Listen to your car. Sounds like there's a little Pringles can back there.
Might be.
Alright guys, so this is Ravenna. It's a pretty old historical town. It's pretty nice. See what it looks like around here. Heidi's getting some more cigarettes. But we're going to go over to the restaurant down there. It's called Guido's Cafe. So we'll see what that's like. This street here is where I took my driver's test. We lived out this way, and this is part of their route. Down here we got to go across the crosswalks.
Oh, I see.
Hopefully it's not too fancy. Okay, so we had ourselves some lasagna, and Heidi's loving the city. She don't like driving in the city. And it's raining. It's kind of dreary out. So we'll let her back up here, and we'll get back towards the campground. Yeah, there'll be cars coming because
They're going to stop.
that's what the traffic is. You're good. You can go forward now. You can go forward now.
Nice. This is driver's ed.
So since it's raining, I'm having Heidi drive us through Newton Falls to check out this little tiny town. It's a kind of cool little town also. There's a bunch of these in Ohio. Just little old towns that people drive through more than anything else. Although Newton Falls has quite a bit of stuff. Oh, somebody got a flat tire wheelbarrow sitting back there in the corner. I don't know what that means.
Where's the covered bridge here?
There's a covered bridge.
Well, how's it called? The covered bridge?
What's all these people doing on the corner here? Look, it's a party.
Clean up.
Must be a covered bridge. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a cleanup. Well, there must be a covered bridge then.
Yeah.
Or
You have to look that up.
okay, we'll try that. Right, so this is the oldest covered bridge still in service in Ohio, although it's closed. So maybe we can go around it somehow.
Talking right here?
Yeah, we'll park right here. Here it is. It's the oldest still in service covered bridge in the state of Ohio. even though there's some markers here. I think it's so most people don't drive through it. And it's the only one in the state of Ohio that has a covered pedestrian walkway, which is kind of cool. Boy, this thing's ancient. 1831. Obviously people are down here hanging out. Yeah, I agree. Not sure what this is. Like somebody's hanging out here for a while. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Of course, it's raining. Wonder what this water looks like when it's really flowing, like during spring, fall. You can see there's some kind of, yeah, some kind of weird current down there.
Isn't that cool? The water drops down there.
Yeah.
I wonder why it's closed.
Well, I'm sure they don't want everybody and their brother driving through it, because it looks like it's a shortcut. I'm sure it's open during times of the year, you know. Let's see if we can go check this thing out without getting water in the camera lens is what I was thinking. But yeah, sure, trouble too. Yeah, very cool. It's built pretty well. Look at those lights.
It didn't burn out. See it? Right here.
Oh yeah. Probably why it's closed.
It looks like it's leaning.
No, I think it's just the angles of the beams. Yeah, you can.
Right on the other side, I thought.
This is kind of a cool place, I'll tell you. Love these old bridges. Of course, I'm not climbing down there. I can see I'm getting water all over my camera, which isn't a big deal. That's why I have an action cam. But we're going to head back to the campgrounds now. So this is the Ravenna Arsenal. Just to give you an idea, it could fit West Branch campground and the lake and everything all easily. It's some secret stuff going on in there. UFOs. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The UFO chase. It's one of the longest documented by a government official UFO chase happened all the way out to Pennsylvania. But you wonder. The Ravenna Arsenal was built out in this area because they did a study across the country back in the 40s before the war or during the war, and found that this area was under cloud cover more often than not compared to the other proposed sites. And I can believe it because it always seems to be a little rainy and cloudy here, and it has something to do with the distance from Lake Erie to here and how the weather comes across. But yeah, there's some funky stuff that goes on inside the Ravenna Arsenal. It used to be, of course, an arsenal. My grandfather used to work there years ago. And I think I still have his ID badge, or my mom has his ID badge from when he worked out here. And then they opened it up for public hunting. You had to be part of a lottery system to get chosen to go hunt the arsenal. you were chosen, then they bring you out in a truck and set you up and tell you happy hunting, and then they'd go out and drive the deer towards you because they were trying to keep the deer population down. So you were guaranteed to get a deer every time.
For sure, probably in the last 5 years they did that, because I had a customer that came in and he got paid to do that, or maybe he was a volunteer to take those guys out hunting.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange place, but it's huge. It's huge. I don't know how many acres it is or anything like that, but it's monstrous. So we're back at the camper. It's stopped raining finally. Heidi took a little nap, and I had some videos that I had to upload. So now we're actually going to run back to our house and drop off Heidi's car. That way she's free to help me get out of here tomorrow. That'll make it a little bit quicker, because she goes to work tomorrow, but she goes in the afternoon. So we'll go with that. Well, guys, this is it. This is the last day of camping. We got to be out of here by 1 o'clock. However, we'll be out of here by 9:30, 10 easily. That's usually the case. It rained again last night, and there's some dampness going on. Today I'm going to fill the freshwater tank and tow with it. I've never done that before, and I'm kind of curious to see if the camper handles any differently with a full freshwater tank, which is 50 gallons, so you can do the math. Here comes Heidi with our pizza. So we're going to go ahead and start buttoning all this stuff up, and I got to drain the tanks, and yeah, hook up the truck and head back home. Okay, guys, we're home, and the camper's back where it belongs. Kind of uneventful drive as always. Thank God. She's getting all the stuff out of here, and this is what it looks like for the camping trip. Kind of messy. So we're going to do some straightening around and housekeeping, and I've got to work on my truck.
And I get to go to work.
And Heidi's got to go to work. Yeah, my truck, I looked up inside the frame where you can see the tank, the top of the tank, which it's really hard to see, but the supply line's being pinched by the tank being compressed up into the bottom. And that's all my fault. Whenever I buttoned it up, I had to drop it a couple times when I was trying to get the straps lined up just the way I wanted them, and I must have inadvertently not checked if the fuel lines were crossed over each other whenever it went up. So it's pinched. It's not closed, but it's pinched a little bit, and it's a pressure line, so I want to make sure I get that freed up. I went ahead while we were out camping and signed up for T-Mobile for all that free streaming. I want to see what that's like. I got the most basic plan. It's only like $20 a month after you buy the hotspot, and you get all the free video and Amazon video. We have Amazon, we have Netflix, and of course YouTube, and you get to stream all that stuff for free, not going against your data. So if this turns out to be right, you only have to spend $60 for the hotspot, and then $20 a month for all the free streaming that you want. So that'll take care of all the viewing that I may want to do while I'm out. Then I just have to address how much we use on uploads, and if we'll use uploads at all, maybe we'll just make sure we upload our videos through Wi-Fi only. But we'll talk about that at a later time after I've gone through that. So I'm at home, and as always, guys, I hope to see you out there. Bye. Hey YouTube, thanks for checking it. What's today? Today's the Thursday, and it's the third day, right? No, this is the fourth day we've been here. No, the third day. All right. Why not? Yeah, there's the bridge down there. So this is covered bridge with a big arrow. See it? And let's see if I can find this place. Road closed. I guess this is...
Walk up to it.
Yeah, but where's parking? Is there parking down here? Sure, there's parking down there. No, this is businesses.
Where's the parking at? You can't get down there.
Isn't that parking over there? Is that people's home?
Road closed right there.
Okay, that's fine. How do people get on that road there? It says one way. There's parking right there.
Fuel the saver, go. Fuel the saver, go.
So sure you're suffering wishing you were okay.